having us ring up our own shit. Y'all the ones that got trained on the registers. We didn't get trained on no goddamn register. If y'all had the people that got hired at Walmart to actually work for Walmart and work for the people that come to Walmart instead of having us ring up everything ourselves.
Hey guys, welcome to Human Scars. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.
Hey you, I love you guys. So I'm in Walmart and I'm so annoyed. If they stop me at this door, I'm returning everything. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's annoying to me that while they only have 2 lines open in the entire store. They got 2 people working the lines. So they got their employees with all of the other lines open, the self-checkout lines open. They got their employees walking around checking to make sure that you paid for your stuff. I'm letting you know, right, first of all, that's some embarrassing shit. Had your employees been ringing up people instead of having people ring up themselves, you wouldn't have to have your employees come make sure that everybody ringing up their shit. You wouldn't have to worry about people stealing. I wish the fuck Walmart would. I wish I would return all of this shit. You hear me? I wish a bitch would stop me at the door talking about let me check your receipt. Bitch, if you don't move sideways away from me, if y'all would put y'all employees back on the registers and stop having them walk around looking at people and having us ring up our own shit, y'all the ones that got trained on the registers. We didn't get trained on no goddamn register. If y'all had the people that got hired at Walmart to actually work for Walmart and work for the people that come to Walmart instead of having us ring up everything ourselves, you wouldn't have people walking up to us. You see her? She going through everything that woman got. That woman right there, the one that looked like she been asleep all night. The one in workout clothes. She going through everything that woman got. Ain't no way in hell, bitch, if you don't get the fuck away from over here. Because if y'all cared that much about how much folks is paying and what we doing and what we getting, y'all would have people on y'all registers. You ain't finna stop the fuck. Girl, I return every goddamn thing I put in my cart. Everything I put in my cart. And I wish a Walmart employee, anybody that work for Walmart or anything associated with Walmart want to stop and say something to me. I said what I said. Ain't no way in hell.
So what Walmart's been doing recently is when there's a shoplifting accusation, instead of calling the police, Walmart is now handling business in-house. So instead of calling the police and get you arrested for shoplifting, Walmart choose instead to go after what is called civil recovery, where they now go after you, the alleged shoplifter, and ask you to pay, and sometimes more than you stole. And this is by sending you a civil demand letter. And in the case of, as you will see here, Leslie Nurse, Megan Petapes, and the list goes on. So if you refuse to pay, then Walmart takes you to court and charge you with a crime. So back in 2018, Leslie Nurse went shopping at Walmart and her life was changed forever. During the self-checkout at Walmart, a few items were missed and Leslie was stopped on her way out and she was accused of shoplifting. So after explaining that she had paid for the items, Walmart still accused her of shoplifting and threatened her with a lawsuit. So I guess they asked her to pay about $200, and if she refused, then they will take her to court. So the lawsuit stated that Leslie had to pay $200 in order for this to go away, and Leslie decided that she was not going to pay the $200, that she was going to fight it, and so she did.
Leslie Nurse says she was at the self-checkout at the Sims Walmart with her husband and 3 kids, fighting a malfunctioning scanner, even getting help from a Walmart associate. After she thought she'd finished and paid, she was stopped by an asset protection manager.
I remember going in that little room and I was like, this will be resolved. This was an accident. This wasn't on purpose.
She was eventually charged with stealing $48 worth of groceries, 11 items in all, including Christmas lights, a loaf of bread, and Cap'n Crunch cereal. She was eventually arrested, mugshot taken, but the criminal charge was eventually dropped when no one from Walmart showed up to court. By then, she said, the damage to her reputation had already been done, her ability to make a living stifled by the criminal charge. What was worse, she continued to receive demand letters from a Walmart-affiliated law firm offering to drop the matter if she paid them $200.
At first you think, oh, well, I'll pay it and then it'll all go away. But then I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. Why would I pay for something that I didn't do?
But it turns out many people do. During testimony in the lawsuit she filed against the company, an expert testified Walmart routinely uses what are known as civil recovery laws in many states to get people they've accused of shoplifting to pay up. University of Nebraska assistant law professor Ryan Sullivan, who has studied the practice, testified that in a 2-year period, Walmart charged some 1.4 million people across the country with criminal theft of property and ended up collecting more than $300 million through their civil demand letters in the same period. The lawsuit nurse filed against Walmart charged the company with abusive process, meaning the company used the criminal charges to bolster their chances of civil recovery.
Exactly, that they prosecuted her solely for the purpose of getting what they call civil recovery on money.
To add insult to injury, Walmart never produced a video that would have been recorded at the self-checkout area that would have proved nurse shoplifted or didn't.
It would have shown the truth, and that they didn't want the truth to be shown.
At the end of this lawsuit, filed in 2018 and delayed by the COVID pandemic, a unanimous jury found for nurse and awarded her $2.1 million in punitive damages.
I hope it makes a difference. I don't want anybody else to have to go through this again.
Defense attorneys for Walmart declined to comment on the verdict. Leslie Nurse's attorneys believe Walmart will appeal. Bill Riles, WKRG News 5.
Now the former Olympian who says using the self-checkout at Walmart ruined her life. She claims that while she was checking out, she didn't notice that a few of the items didn't ring up. She ended up under arrest, and she told Amber Cogliano that that led to losing her job and her reputation.
Megan Pettipies played softball for Canada in the 2000 Olympics in Sydney. Then came the life-changing incident. It happened at a Walmart self-checkout. Pettipies says she was cooking for 10 people who she had invited over for dinner, so her cart was packed. She was also on the phone with her daughter, who was not feeling well, and she was distracted. She mistakenly failed to properly scan a ham and a bunch of asparagus. She was charged with shoplifting.
I've got one adult female shoplifter detained.
Did you steal from Walmart that day?
No, I did not.
She says she felt she had to step down from her coaching job following headlines about her arrest to save her school from embarrassment.
I just didn't want it to feel like it was a complete mess for the university.
Pettipies is not alone.
I didn't steal.
Paige Warren was accused of stealing a $6 bag of Reese's Pieces. She says she had no idea that it had not been scanned.
I don't understand why I can't just walk back and pay for my bag of Reese's and go outside with my children. I'm starting to panic because I'm just in this room with them and they're not listening to me.
Warren was eventually released. Shopping expert Phil Lippert has a warning for shoppers.
It is so easy to make a mistake on these machines.
69 cents.
People have a full shopping cart, they're putting it in, they forget to scan something, or the machine just doesn't work. And if you make a mistake unintentionally, hey, you could be arrested.
The charges against Megan Pettipies have been dropped after police reviewed the videotape. But she says the damage was already done.
I have never been treated like that by anyone before.
Now that the charges are dropped, Ms. Pettipies plans to return to college softball as an umpire.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also leave me a comment. Let me know your reaction. See you on the next one.